Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Yorkshireman here. Mark. Just going to show you my Nintendo GameCubes, and also I'm going to do two shout outs. Well, two shout outs. No, not four. Two shout outs. And the first one is to Yorkshire lad. He does similar to what I do. I mean, obviously I do similar to other people, but he does what I do. You know, show you games, tell you all about the games and things like that. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, go subscribe to him. He's called Yorkshire Lad. Give him some Yorkshire love. And please, I like him. I thank you Yorkshire Lad for showing your Star Wars collection on the original Xbox. That helps me out a great deal. Knowing what I have to get, because I have checked and I ain't got many for the original Xbox. I'm sorry about that. Also, the second shout out is to Callum's Corner. If you haven't checked out Callum's Corner, go subscribe to him, give him some more Yorkshire love and that. So yeah, so Callum's Corner. It's very funny. It's like Marmite. You either like it or you don't, but I do. I think he's very funny in what he does and things like that. So let's begin, shall we? And I'll begin with FIFA Football 2003 for the Nintendo GameCube, which is it's a good game. It's the only one I've got in FIFA for this system, but it is a good game. Any games what you see on my channel, I do recommend. Trust me, I do recommend. The next game is Star Wars Clone Wars, which is Nintendo GameCube, and that. So there you go. It is what it is. It's a good game. They say this is the best game for this system. Is Rogue Leader. That is the Rogue Squadron 2. It's Rogue Leader. I like it. It's a good game. But like I say, all games on here I do highly recommend. Any game what I show you on my channel, I do recommend, and I recommend that you play them. And that. And I'm not just saying that, I do generally do recommend games. And these games so far, what you're seeing, the Rebels, is it Rebel Strike, Rogue Squadron 3, recommend that one as well. It's a good game, and I definitely recommend these as well. Need for Speed Underground, I reckon that's the first one, and I do recommend it. It is a good game. It got me into Need for Speed, I must admit, it really did. So there you go. Also, number 2, Need for Speed Underground 2. I'll get my teeth in, won't I? Even though I've hardly got any teeth. And that. So there you go. Need for Speed Underground 2. Which is, I do recommend for the Nintendo GameCube. I really do. As you can see, I've got hardly any teeth. So there you go. That's why I get a bit tongue-tied. Need for Speed Most Wanted is, again, another good game, which I do recommend. I do highly recommend these games, and trust me, I do recommend them. I mean, if you like Need for Speed Under, stuff like that. And then my follow-on to Need for Speed with Carbon. Again, a good game. It's for Nintendo GameCube. I didn't even know they did it for Nintendo GameCube. But there again, there's games out there what I didn't realise you could get for Nintendo GameCube. Splinter Cell. I do have this for original Xbox. That's where the original Xbox comes into its own, really. But Splinter Cell on Nintendo GameCube is just as good, and that. But obviously the original Xbox is the most powerful console you could get at the time, so it is a good game, and I've got it on the original Xbox as well. So that's Splinter Cell. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. I've got Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Obviously I ain't got them all, but I've only got these games, what I'm showing you, but they are good games, and that. And if I want in a full collection, I've got to get games what I don't like as well, which I'll go into more detail. And then there's this one, Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow, which is a very good game. So you've seen them all now, So that's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 11 games for the Nintendo GameCube. Obviously I'll be getting more and more as time goes on and that. But what I wanted to talk about is, I mean, a lot of people say, well, they're collecting games as well, but they're only collecting games what they will play. What I'm trying to do is hopefully, I don't know how many games are out. Obviously, I've only just started doing the Nintendo, but you've got to collect everything. I mean, you've got to collect all the rubbish and all the decent games and all the and the expensive games. I mean, I know Metal Gear Solid it is, Twin Snake. That game in CEX at Wakefield, in both shops at Wakefield, comes out in between 44 and 45 quid. I've seen it online, I've seen it on eBay for 52 pound, and I've seen it on Amazon for about 49, 50 quid. So yeah, you've got to buy all these games if you do want a full collection. And a lot of people say, oh no, I won't pay that, but if you want the full collection, you will. What I will say to you is, if you are collecting for the PS2, then you need to get a move on, basically, because them games in the next 2 years will be going up. Literally going up in price. Bit by bit they will be going up. I started collecting for original Xbox. I'm a bit late, but I've got 52 games for that so far. And you can argue that I'm only just starting, but in a way, yes, I am. I used to have original Xbox before. I used to have a lot more games before, but I've started. Another reason why I started back up again, because the prices were pretty cheap when I started. Really, they're creeping back up as well. But like I say, you've got to collect the cheap games to the expensive games, and there is some expensive games in all systems. I mean, the Silent Hill for PS2. If you get the full collection of them, that can cost you up to 55 quid. And I'm telling you, it's expensive. There's PS1 games. There's a lot of PS1 games what I've seen £13.99 for Italian Job, London Racing, which is not a very good game, but it's a PS1 game. But they want £14-15 for it. These are the games you've got to collect to get the full system. It's as simple as that. And like original PlayStation games are getting a bit harder to come by as well. I have noticed that. Unless I'm looking at wrong places, which could be quite possible as well. But that's what you've got to do. You have to collect, pick a system what you want to collect for and go for it, basically. Alright, I'm collecting for original PlayStation, PS2, PS3 and PS4 and Xbox 360 and original Xbox, and Nintendo GameCube. But like I said, that's my choice and that's what I want to do. Am I ever going to get a full collection? I don't think I will, but I'll get the games what I want for each system. Simple. If I can get Medal of Honor for Nintendo GameCube and that'll see me through. If I can get other games, like Mario games and that, pretty cheap, fair enough, and they're getting expensive. Nintendo Marios are getting really expensive, and people like them. That's why they're getting expensive. Some games are getting so rare, that's why they're going up in price, literally. So really, if you want a collect and you're collecting for going towards a full collection, then you got to collect everything, even the titles what are not released over here and released in Japan only or in America only, which there are some games for original Xbox what have been released in Japan only and only America as well. But they've got it the other way around. Americans, no, we've got games what they ain't got, and they've got games what we ain't got. But Japan's got a lot more games than what we have, even for Nintendo GameCube. Nintendo GameCube in Japan, it was never released over here, but they released a version where it could play videos. Small disc films and things like that. But that was released in Japan only, not over here. We only got what we've got, basically. So, yeah, you've got rarity as well. And that's what people... And also, you got your PSP and your PS Vita, then you got your Nintendo Lights, you got all them. how far do you want to go? You know what I mean? I'm drawing the line. I'm collecting for Sony and only for Sony. I haven't got a PS Go because they're really expensive, and I think what they're asking them for is really outrageous money. You know what I mean? For what they really are. I mean, you can get them with no games on, and they want you over 100 quid, and you got no chance. It's simple as that. I am not going to pay that. So there you go. Or you can go to the other extreme and get crap, and you know, where they're broken and things like that. And I don't want that either. All I want is one PSP Go what works, and it's got games on it at a reasonable price, and things like that. And that's what you would ask for. And like I said earlier, you've got to collect all the rubbish as well. The games what you wouldn't play. Basically, if you want a full collection and that. And I have got some games. I've got games for PS4, and at the moment for PS4, and I've got two CX bags full of them. Every game on there I would play so far. You know what I mean? So there you go. So that's just a little bit of insight, and I've been talking to other people. I've mentioned it. I think I've mentioned it to Yorkshire lad, and he seems to agree with me that you have to buy the games what you don't want versus the games what are pricey, are very expensive for the system, which are rare. The games which are going up in price are getting rarer and rarer and rarer, and if you want them in your collection, you've got to grab them while you can, basically. And that's what I try to do, and that's what I'm trying to do with PSP. I mean, I know UMD films are getting pretty rare as well, and the UMD PSP games are getting less and less. I've noticed that, because there will be a lot of people who do collect them, and there'll be a lot in collection. I mean for films, there's over 3,000 films for that system. So you know what I mean, if I can get at least a quarter of that, I'll be happy. You know what I mean? But there you go. But that's my insight into it all, and like I say, you will be seeing more videos where I, mix and match games and things like that. So I hope you're all happy, and that I hope you've had a decent bank holiday. It's been raining over here. It's been a wet one over here. So I hope you've had a good bank holiday wherever you've been. At the making of this video, it is Monday the 6th of May, and it's 21:58 PM, nearly 10 o'clock at night. So I'm going to go now. I'm going to go watch my film on Channel 4+1, The Warrior, which is on tonight. So I'll catch you all later. Also, remember, please, and I say this with all honesty, and that, please, subscribe if you're new, thumbs up if you like this video, smash that like button if you really did like this, and subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell, that will hopefully let you know when I put up another video. Please share the video, comment below as well, and also the two shout outs what I did at the beginning of the video is, please subscribe to Yorkshire Lad. He does similar to what I do. My channel's a little bit crazy because I do a bit of this, I do a bit of collecting game systems, then I do a bit of camping, then I do a bit of other, so I'm all over the place. But Yorkshire Lad, he's doing games as far as I know. He's doing something what I'm doing, so yeah, please go subscribe to him if you haven't, and also go subscribe to Callum's Corner, and he's very funny. It's a different entertainment what he's doing, and that he does a lot of entertainment, a lot of fun based things, a lot of things what you wouldn't expect a person to do, let me put it that way. So he is very funny. So go to Callum's Corner and subscribe to him, give him some Yorkshire love, and give Yorkshire Lad some Yorkshire love as well. So I'll catch you all later, and hopefully I'll be bringing you some more videos on games like this, what I've done, what I'm just showing you very quickly again, games like that, and that. So I will be bringing you more Carbon. I must admit, that must be my favourite Need for Speed game. It's Most Wanted and Carbon, I must admit. I do like all the others, but I think The worst one in Need for Speed, I have got it, but I've got it in PS3 only, is the 2012 one, the new Most Wanted. That is the worst one of Need for Speed. All the others are fantastic. I mean, the last one they did for PS3, Rivals, which went on to the PS4, that is a very good game. It's a unique game, but it's very good. I like it. I like, the story mode's a bit way out there, obviously, but for a Need for Speed game, it's alright. And like I say, I'll just show you these again. So there you go. There's all my games for Nintendo GameCube, what I've got so far. If I get any more games, or I can find out where I can get some more games, I will. And that I know I know I can go up on it and go for, is it consoles for you or console? Yes, I can't remember. But there's a game shop in Barnsley. Not in Barnsley. Cracking up me, I've got Barnsley on brain. There's a game shop up Pontefract. Is it console yourself? Console yourself or whatever. It's out there. Yorkshire lad knows where it is, I don't. And I think there's a GameStop in Barnsley as well. That's where I'm getting Barnsley. I think there's a GameStop in Barnsley as well, so I'm going to have to go try them. I'm going to have to go further afield, I think, to get the games what I really want. So I'll catch you all later. And like I say, I will be uploading another video very soon. Bye.